Final challenge should have been decided very early on, and it's going to be Tay versus TJ boxing. That's what Sam wants, and he's trying to ask the audience for permission. I agree. I think that's something that should be decided early on and should not be. It should be a mixture of physical, mental, endurance. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be one-sided. It shouldn't be just one thing that's being tested, one attribute that's being tested, because that could go, that could be kind of too heavily weighed on one side and be too one-sided if it only tests one attribute or quality. So I think that's why it needs to be designed a lot more thoughtfully to incorporate, to be truly a fair test, a truly fair matchup. You know, maybe some sort of even triathlon of whatever, you know, some sort of multi-test, multi-challenge thing where the sum of the best wins. You know what I mean? That physical, mental, endurance, and gooning. Yes. Culminating in a edge sesh race. How long can you edge? They bought the house, remodel or flatten and resell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to think about how that's gonna work for them. They've absolutely fucking destroyed this house. Um, Absolutely obliterated. Sam is setting TJ up for failure with a boxing match against Tay with a cracked rib. I mean, if he truly does have a cracked rib, they're not going to be able to do a boxing match as a final challenge because that's fucking stupid at that point. And everyone will know that that's fucking stupid if that's the case. I mean, if he actually has a cracked rib, there's almost zero way that they're even going to go through with that. Just because liability, everything like that would be. Why are they asleep at 2 p.m.? What's up with that? I mean, I'm sure they're exhausted, but you don't want a 1v1? Interesting. A triathlon best of 3 is the best way. Yeah, I agree. Cell should be finale, but with actual Hell House competitions instead of Sandcast. Wasn't that I think wasn't that how season 1 ended? It was like a cell plus other challenges on top of the cell, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's an interesting thing. Let my brother Greg rest. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They probably need it. Should be drunk multi-challenge for the end. I don't know. That could get ugly. Ollie's fighting for TJ in physical challenges. They were all awake already, but they have been only sleeping 4 hours a night. Damn. Damn. Yeah. That's pretty wild, man. Especially in dead of winter, like not being able to sleep enough in the winter, I feel like that's rough, man. Because in the winter you want to sleep a little bit more. You get a little more, feel a little more tired overall, I think. So that really fucking sucks. Season 1 ended with the cell, but it was revealed near the end that the score didn't matter. Yeah, because this final score was what? It was like infinity versus whatever. It was like not real numbers, and I thought that was fucking stupid as well. It's like, why? I don't know. I think it's dumb to have the finale. It makes me not like. I'm not super excited for the finale because, full disclosure and just being totally honest, I was annoyed with the finale of season 1 because I felt like the challenges were like it's just kind of nonsense. And I feel like for the finale, that shouldn't be the case. The finale should be a true 1v1 matchup of a true test of skill, endurance, etc. And that was not the case really with the 1v1 challenge at the end, and it kind of seemed just a bit fudged all around and not very well thought through, and that's frustrating for me to watch because I want to see something competitive. I want to see a competitive fucking head-to-head matchup, and it just wasn't really that way at the end of season 1, and that feels a bit cheap to me. And so I really, really hope they do a better job of that this season, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I just really don't want that to happen because I don't know if I can even. I'm going to be honest. I couldn't even watch the finale in season 1 because of that. Because like once I realized that it was not based on anything, it was just going to be like essentially random, essentially a dice roll of who wins. And as like as a competitive person, that is like it's like such a frustrating fucking thing to watch because I know I would lose my fucking mind if I was in a competition like that for that amount of money or whatever, and you've been through all that, and then just to find out that the finale challenge is bullshit and a dice roll, I would lose my fucking mind. Like, I would be so pissed off. You know what I mean? I would feel so cheated. So I couldn't even watch. I'm not even gonna lie. And if it's that way for season 2, I don't think I'll be able to watch again, especially because these people have. I feel at this point they've been through way worse than season 1, and if they can't, and if they can't have a true, fair competition at the end after everything they've been through, I mean that's just fucking demoralizing. Like there's no way I'd be able to watch that. Because frankly, at that point, whoever is in that final 2 will have earned and deserved a fair fight. Do you know what I'm saying? If they've made it that far, they will have deserved a fair fight, and I would want to see a fair fight. That's just me. That's just my 2 cents. I see some of you agree. I don't know. I never really saw anyone complain about that about season 1 though. I've never heard anyone say like what I just said about season 1, but that is absolutely how I felt at the end of season 1. And to me, that doesn't make the rest of season 1 prior to the finale bad. But a lot of people can feel that way. We know that when any show ends, right, on a bad, sour note, it can sometimes make people feel like the show overall is bad. If you end on that bad last impression, that can really hurt the perception of the entire project. So we know that when that happens with TV shows or whatever, it can sour the whole experience in hindsight. So I think it's important to make sure it ends strong.
I don't drink, so.
Did you put that there?
No.
How long has that been there?
I don't even know.